What up, what up, what up? It's K.Honesty, and I'm about to review Zeus Network's Baddies East, episode 3. So if you haven't seen the third episode of Zeus Network's Baddies East, turn this video off right now. Go watch the episode. Come back and watch this review. Please like this review and subscribe to my channel. It's a simple and free way to support my channel. Literally takes less than 5 seconds. So if you're spending 5 seconds watching this video, you could definitely spend your 5 seconds too hitting that like button and hitting the subscribe button, because I don't only review this show, I review other shows as well. I'm also not a public speaker, so I will tend to fumble my words. You're going to hear and so 1,000 times. It is what it is. Definitely might pause to regain my thoughts. Definitely going to be looking at my notes that I take throughout the show. What else? Anything I say is my opinion. It does not reflect anyone or anything associated with the show. These are my thoughts and expressions and how I feel, and I'm not being biased. No one's paying me to say anything toward or against anybody. And lastly, I usually have my big water bottle right here, but I literally just got back in the house from out that sun, so I got me a smoothie. And I got my towel right here because I'm low-key sweating, so I might end up wiping myself again. I don't know. Is that it? Oh yeah, I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews. What happened this episode? Nothing. Does anybody even fight this episode? I don't think so. Hell no. This episode was dry as fuck. I gotta give this episode like a D+. I just realized this episode was... I mean, not saying that they needed a fight for the episode to be good, but nothing happened this episode, so I gotta give it a D+. I have no choice. Last chance, if you haven't seen episode 3 of Zeus Network's Baddies East, turn this video off right now, because I'm about to spoil the entire episode. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't mind reviewing this show, because it's easy. It's like, because it ain't a lot of dialogue. And the dialogue is repetitive on this show, so it's kind of like I ain't gotta write too much. When I'm doing other shows, I be feeling like I have to write the whole damn scene, because I don't want to be forgetting something and be like, oh, dang, I ain't talk about that, and they bring that up. So it's just like I be trying to make sure I bring up everything. But with this type of show, it don't really be a lot of, like I just said, it don't be a lot of dialogue. And when it is a lot of dialogue, it's just, the dialogue is repeats itself. So yeah. Did I say last chance? If you haven't seen Zeus Network's Baddies East episode 3, turn this video off. I'm about to spoil the entire episode. Yeah, so the episode begins with all the ladies getting in the sprinters going into the house. They got Sprinter 1, which has Natalie, Rolly, Scotty, and Hi My Name is T in it. Sprinter 2 has Sky, Vicky, Smiley, Taseki, Anna, Mac, Saya, and Camilla. Everybody else was on the other bus. Except Mariah Lynn. Where did Mariah Lynn go? Did she leave already? I know she ain't leaving. If she left, she gonna try to say, oh, nah, because she gonna try to say she left because they got me on this show with these bottom feeder. They not on my level. I can't be on the show with them. Girl, if Tommy was on the show, you can be on the damn show. Tommy got more status than your ass. You might got that gold record, but come on, Mariah. So hopefully we see Mariah next episode, but they got 3 replacements coming in. They got E.T. from Baddies South Central. They got Biggie from last season of Baddies West. And then they got, who the third replacement? Oh, Sukiyana. And they got this chocolate girl coming on there. I forgot what her name is, but I was happy to see her. I was like, okay, we finally got a chocolate girl coming in the house. I'm low-key happy to see Suki coming in because she, she brown skin. But I'm really more excited to see this dark skin girl. I don't know what her name is. But I'm here for it. Because like I said, from when I seen the premiere. No, this is what I've been saying since they dropped the cast. When they showed the cast, I was like, it ain't no dark-skinned baddies on this cast except for Rolly. But I ain't really feeling Rolly. So I was just like, where are the dark-skinned baddies? So I'm happy to see this other dark-skinned girl coming in. Even though it should have been at least like 4. What I say in my rap? Yeah, she red and got some ass. Still ain't really pressure though. Like, they want all these red bitches with big asses. My chair squeaky. So everybody on Sprinter number 2, kicking it, talking normal shit and all that. Here comes Smiley messy ass asking Taseki, so what's your beef with Natalie? Sounding like the fan that she is, because we thought she had Natalie's name tatted on her. That smoothie kind of sweet. I gotta start. Everywhere I go, like, I gotta stick to one smoothie place, because when I try to step outside to something else, it don't be tasting right. But, so, Taseki basically tells, Smiley, like, what she been saying. Like, Natalie needs to stay out of family business. Da-da-da. So, Sprinter 1 gets to the house. The one with Natalie in them in it. And, the ladies, they walk around, oh, this is nice. But, they saying that the house is super old looking and feeling and seeming. Scotty has called it the Congressman's Lake House. I was like, that's funny as hell. It was accurate as hell the way they the Congressman's Lake House. That was funny. So Sprinter 2, they pull up at the house, but nobody gets out yet. So, apparently, Krishan's there already at the end of the driveway. Taseki gets out the bus to go meet her or whatever, and then Krishan says in her confessional, like, why my sister riding with these bitches and she was just talking trash about him. She said she's gonna beat him up or something like that. So Taseki gets out the Sprinter, telling Krishan, like, I'm not even about to do that to Vicky. She weak, she fragile, she not about that. So she was like, I'm not about to bully her. She was like, I'm trying to give all that smoke to Natalie, somebody that's willing to fight me back or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'm liking Taseki so far. I'm liking her already. But first, I wanted to know, what did Vicky do to make Krishan mad at her? So when this happened, Taseki getting out the Sprinter, she like, I ain't about to touch that girl. She fragile and all that. So I was like, okay, what is the reason that Krishan has a problem with her? Because if it's a good enough reason, then Taseki touched that bitch even if she is scared. But if it's not a good enough reason, then I felt like Taseki was being she did good in that moment. And then when we found out what it was, I was like, yeah, Taseki is a level-headed sister. She's all around the better sister, if you ask me. She can rap, she can sing. She got a level head. She level-headed. I said she got a level head. She level-headed. And she got them hands. More than Krishan, I'd say. So Taseki telling Krishan, I'm not about to hear Vicky, she fragile. Here go Krishan. Well, let me do it then. She can't hit me back. And that's exactly why we shouldn't have her ass on the show. The fact that she knows, I mean, who pregnant don't know this? But the fact that you using that to your advantage, the fact that people can't hit you back. Like I said last episode, they lucky, like Vicky is a scary bitch, but you lucky if you put your hands on Vicky, she might be the type to sue your nut ass. It's like she know she can't touch you. And like Natalie said this on her live, she ain't said it on the show, but like and I'm not even going off what Natalie said. It's literally laws out here that protect pregnant women. So it's just like you on the show, but at the same time, Natalie, I'm looking at you funny because if you're supposed to be EP, you got so much pull, you shouldn't have let her on the show in the first place. You know she's a liability. She walking around pregnant, trying people, knowing they can't try her back. It's like she a liability. I wouldn't even bring her on the show. You should have told her ass she got to sit this season out. Or she could have did a little spin-off show of her own about her pregnancy progress. I mean, her pregnancy journey and all that. And how it's been being a mother and all that. But her being on Baddies toxic. That's not a good look. She's talking about she ready to hit motherfuckers because she know they can't hit her back. That's when you're supposed to kick her ass off the show. She shouldn't even been on the show, to be honest. They should just let this be her sister season, let her sister get her shine. But the way Natalie was telling it, Krishan didn't want Taseki to get no shine on this show at first. But now that they cool, Krishan backtracking. But I'm going to wait till we get to the end. Because that's when they get the confrontation with Natalie. So Krishan says in her confessionals that her and Taseki had an agreement before they came on the show that Taseki would basically do all the physical confrontation because of the fact that Krishan's pregnant. And they showed a clip of Krishan and Taseki on live. And Taseki saying she gonna fight everybody for Krishan. So that's all cool and dandy, but I don't know how I feel about like. I mean, I get it, stand for your sister, but if it's some stupid ass shit like what's going on right now, I can see why Taseki just like, yeah, my sister's like. At least she know when her sister doing too much. So she asked Krishan. So Taseki asked Krishan. She like, can I just make Anna and Vicky apologize so we can? And Krishan was like, yeah, make them apologize. And I'm like, why even agree? Why even tell your sister, okay, yeah, let them apologize if you was just still going to pop your shit and throw shit at them in the midst of her trying to get the apologies from them. So Taseki, she goes halfway into the sprinter. She like, what's y'all? She asks Anna Mac and Vicky, what's y'all problem with Krishan? So Vicky like, I got a problem. I got a problem with you? Vicky don't even know what's going on. She don't even know what her problem is with Krishan. So Anna and Krishan started going back and forth. Because remember on the premiere, Krishan said that Anna Mac was bringing girls back in that Krishan had escorted out. And I'm just like, how is that possible? How can somebody that's auditioning bring girls back in that got sent out by judges? I ain't never seen that. I mean, maybe it happened, but that shit didn't make no sense to me. So Anna tells Krishan she could have never escorted a girl back in because she was in the VIP area or something like that. And I'm just like, where was the VIP? I don't know. I was just lost because I was like, she was an auditioner. So how could she bring more auditioners in? How could she bring them in if they were sent out by judges? That didn't make sense to me. I don't know. Maybe they explained it wrong. So then Taseki asked Anna Mac about the comment she made under a post of Krishan. I think it was her prom or something. And Anna Mac called her slow. She's like, oh, she been slow. So then Anna Mac tried cop saying she was just laughing at it. She didn't mean it the way she didn't mean the comment the way that it came out. That's what she's trying to say. So Krishan started saying like Vicky been liking and retweeting stuff that Blueface been saying about her, about Krishan. So Vicky tells Krishan like, I ain't mean to like the tweet. She said basically she just be online like double tapping. She don't realize what she be liking sometimes. I mean, we all do that, but I don't know. Sometimes you gotta be cautious about what you like. You never know what you will like. And you in the public eye. I mean, it was too much for Krishan to come at her about. It was like, that was extra for Krishan to come at her about it. But at the same time, you gotta be careful about what you liking and stuff. Because you never know who's gonna feel away. And low-key, it's kind of hard to feel bad for Vicky when her ass used to be on the internet wild and saying nigga and shit every chance she got. So, I mean, I guess she trying to turn her life over to God. I mean, I guess we're going to see where that leads. But it's like, girl, you was... Like, Rolly said it in this episode. But I ain't like the way Rolly came about it. But it's like, girl, you was the same girl 3 years ago fighting Bad Baby in the studio, saying nigga, hanging with with niggas and shit, doing rah-rah shit. So this is when Krishan she throws something. Oh, I guess it was eczema cream, they said. So she throws that at Vicky. I don't even know if it hit her or not. Vicky like flinched and she started like constantly apologizing to Krishan. Like, I'm so sorry if I did anything to offend you. Krishan just steadily telling Taseki, man, fuck her up. Telling her to fuck Vicky up as she's apologizing. Weak bitch shit. So we know what you would have did if you wasn't pregnant. Another weak ass, dang, what is the word? I can't even think of it. We know what you would have did if you wasn't pregnant. You would have did another weak ass move. You would have swung on somebody that didn't want to fight you. And you would have looked like a bully, which you already are. We already know you are. I mean, Krishan, she's a bully. We know. So just like, she's showing her true colors this season. I see people saying like, oh, I used to love Krishan. This season, she doing too much. No, she's showing her true colors. I don't know how nobody didn't see it from the beginning. I don't know how it took this season for people to realize. So yeah, so Saseki now, She not listening to Krishan. She like, I'm not about to beat up Vicky or Anna. Like, she was like, I could fuck them up at the same time. I was like, at the same time, ain't no bitch gonna sit right here and let bitches say they gonna fuck them up. Even if they don't want to smoke, you ain't gonna sit right there and let a bitch say she gonna fuck you up. So Anna and Vicky ain't say nothing when Taseki was like, I could be both of them up at the same time, but I'm not, because that's bullying. So I was like, I mean, hey, I'm here for it. I like Taseki so far. I'm here for that. Because she know that's some bullying shit. Regardless if they did say some shit online, if they ain't trying to fight right now, it's nothing you can really do. So Krishan, she going off really real loud trying to fight them, talking about something she don't care about being pregnant. I was like, okay, you don't care about being pregnant. She ain't pregnant no more, but it's like, you don't care about being pregnant until you come across a bitch that also don't care about you being pregnant and she knock your ass out. Then you gonna be crying, she hit me and I'm pregnant. No, you gave off that energy. You can't be throwing shit at people, trying to fight people, and think just because you pregnant that they ain't gonna touch you. They not supposed to, but you ain't gonna come across those type of bitches everywhere you turn. It's gonna be some bitches that don't give a fuck. That's all, that don't care. It's gonna be some active bitches that ain't gonna care. I'm just mad because I'm just like, man, I wish one of those bitches was on the show. And I wish she'd have tried it with one of them. Because I don't care. Somebody should have touched her ass. I don't care. I don't care. Like, you don't care about your baby, so why should we? You out here trying to fight bitches. You showing you don't care about your baby, so why should we? Why should the next bitch give? Next bitch gonna come, she ain't gonna care about your baby neither. She gonna knock your socks off. So it's just like, she just sitting there like she don't care. Then she get to going off talking about some, what she say? Damn. Yeah, she said she was putting them on. I said, here she go again. Yet another season talking about she putting the cast on. Baby, I knew who Woe Vicky was before I knew about you, Krishan. I'm sorry. I knew who Sky was before I heard about you. I knew who else was on that bus. I knew who Camilla was before you. I knew who Saya was before you. About five people on that bus I knew before you. Only people on that bus I didn't know before her was Smiley and Anna Mac. So I was just like, you keep saying you putting people on. So Krishan and Taseki, they leave, and Anna Mac like, man, that's just crazy. Like, it's crazy how she was piping up, talking about Krishan. She was piping up. She was like, I would never hit a pregnant woman. I was like, yeah, I respect that, Anna Mac, but at the same time, that's exactly what Krishan's counting on you to do. Like, unfortunately, that's exactly what she's counting on, you not to hit her back. So that's the wild shit. Vicky pouring her little eyes out. And Camilla, she trying to give the girls a chance, but in her confessional, she's like, man, Vicky need to go. She ain't feeling Vicky. But Natalie said on the live today that she brought Vicky on the show because she wants to show other baddies. Like, baddies ain't got to be what we see all the time on baddies. Baddies could be just women like Vicky, like of God, and just do they humble work and all that, and working on themselves and stuff. Baddies come in all different types of shapes, forms, opinions, decisions, thoughts, all that stuff. So I kind of understood that when Natalie explained that. Because they saying Vicky ain't cut out just because she don't fight. But like I said, Vicky, you got to pay attention to what you like on the gram. So the second Sprinter ladies finally get out the car after the whole Krishan, Vicky, Anna Mac, Taseki. My sister said I've been pronouncing her name wrong. I thought it was Taseki. She said it's called something else. I can't even remember what she told me. But Sky says... I was about to fumble my words. Sky said on this episode she called her Taseki. So I'm going to go with Taseki. And y'all know who I'm talking about when I say Taseki. She's the only person on the show named Taseki. So the second Sprinter ladies, they go into the house. You know, they also talking about how the house look old. They in D.C. I mean, I don't know about a lot of mansions in D.C. except for the ones up there by the zoo. But I don't know, because I don't really pay attention to that type shit, even though I'm born and raised D.C. But so they looking through the house and shit. I thought this was funny. Smiley ass randomly pulls out like a mini muffin. They was like, where you get that from? She's like, don't even worry about that. She might be a little funny. Because last episode after she fought Mariah, and they was like, you want some pizza? And she was like, yeah, where the mayo at? Then she told Mariah she got an international ass whooping. I said, she might be a little funny. So they all get in the house, and the girls from Sprinter 1, they notice that Vicky look upset and stuff. I just feel like Vicky just always got that face. But they notice Vicky being upset and stuff. So they ask her what happened. So she explains what happens in the Sprinter without saying a name. And then she explains it in like a Christian way. She was like, I don't fight with flesh and blood, if y'all know what I mean. Like, I'm just praying for her, da-da-da. So they was like, who you talking about? So she's talking about, so she said she's talking about Krishan. So this is why I said Rolly, I'm so mad at Rolly for making those racist statements at the Baddies East auditions. Because on the show, she always shows up. So she says in her confessional, she does think it's wrong of Krishan to put her hands on people while pregnant, knowing that they can't hit her back. So I was like, yeah, they all know that. So I was like, at least Rolly said it on the show, like we know. But then right after that, Rolly does some wild ass shit again. I get calling people out, but she calls Rolly. I mean, I get calling people out, but it's just like, I don't know. I felt like the timing was wrong. So she calls Vicky out because apparently Vicky posted something online before the show came out saying that it's not cool or something to be fat, and Rolly took offense to it. I would have to see the post because maybe it was referring to something else. I don't know, but I don't know. That was wild to say. That's what I'm just saying. Vicky, I don't know. I don't know. So Rolly calls her out on that, says, I don't fuck with that and all that. Then she straight up tells Vicky, I don't want to be doing with all that church shit around me and all that. This is the turn up and all that. And I get that. I get that 100%. This is baddies. We want to see y'all turn up, fight, all that. But at the same time, we do want to see y'all with some softer moments. We do want to see soft moments. We do want to see real moments. We don't want to just see ratchet, rah, rah, rah shit all the time. And that's exactly what Vicky's there for. And now you're telling her she can't be herself. So I wonder how Vicky going to go about it from here on. But like I said, she might be one of the ones going home. Because they got 3 replacements, like I keep saying. So I'm wondering who going to be getting replaced. Right now, I'm thinking Mariah Lynn and, Vicky. I'm like, who going to be the third person? If I had to say somebody right now, I would probably say either Anna Mac or Smiley. Well, I don't see Smiley leaving. But I can see Anna Mac being the third to leave. The way she cried about not being able to breathe. Not saying that that's not serious. She maybe couldn't have been able to breathe. But it's like, if you're going to talk all that trash, and then when she run up on you again, you talking about, yeah. So then we get all the cast, all the ladies, minus Mariah Lynn, Krishan, and Taseki. And see, that's another thing. Here go Krishan, another season. I mean, like I said, we would rather her not been on this show pregnant. But it's like you on the show and you barely hear again. But like I said, we're glad that you're... I mean, I'm going to be glad this season if she don't show up as much like she did previous seasons. Because this is a season where we feel like you shouldn't even be here anyway. So all the ladies, they meet up in the kitchen, minus Mariah Lynn, Krishan, and Taseki. They all toasting, taking shots. Natalie makes the announcement, we going out to Club Karma tonight. Like I said, born and raised in D.C., I never heard of Club Karma. But I ain't never been a club type person, so... I only used to go out back in the CFE days. So Rolly outside telling Scotty and Camilla, like, yeah, Vicky might be on her spiritual journey, but she still used to be on the internet wild and saying nigga, da-da-da. Yeah, it's like I said, like, as long as her spiritual journey ain't fake. If you on here fronting and stuff and acting scared, but you was the same person doing this, and all that, then I will understand where Rolly coming from. But if she really trying to change her ways, then why not bring that type of perspective on the show? So Natalie announces in her confessional that what's her name? What's that damn girl name? Damn, she came with Krishan. Oh, DJ Sky High. So she coming back this season. And yeah, so Natalie announces that. So Anna gets to tell Natalie that apparently Sky and Anna beefing. And apparently now that the show is airing, that they was filming, Sky tried to DM Anna and apologize or squash their beef or something like that. So Natalie really surprised me with this. She was like, squash it. She was like, y'all should just squash it. So I was like, I'm surprised her little EP ass wasn't trying to stir something up and be like, yeah, she was talking big show. Oh yeah, what you gonna do when she get here? What you gonna do? She was like, nah, squash it. I was like, okay, Natalie. I was surprised that she said that. So Anna was like, for you, Natalie, I'll squash it. So then they pan back to Rolly outside going off, like, letting Vicky really bother her, saying that she shouldn't be there. I'm like, you got all this smoke for Vicky saying she shouldn't be here, but you ain't got no smoke for your friend Krishan, who definitely shouldn't be here. Like I said, she be, I don't know. So Natalie, she pulls Vicky and Anna to the side. She was like, since y'all newbies, I just want y'all to come. Y'all know, let y'all know y'all can come to me whenever y'all having problems or feeling uncomfortable or when it's too much to bear and all that. So I was like, you should be having this conversation with more so Anna and Smiley. Vicky she been in status. She been had a little status, so she been in the limelight a little bit to where she know what's up. Whereas Anna and Smiley, this is their first time on TV. So she should have been having this talk with them two, but she then sits down with Smiley. And this is where we find out that, let me turn my lights on. I just realized it was getting dark. What the fuck? Oh, there you go. So this is when we found out that Smiley's tattoo of Natalie was actually henna, so it wasn't real. So I was like, okay. So Natalie was like, how did you get my actual signature? And Smiley was like, the signature was in the henna book. So Natalie thinks she's lying. Natalie's like, I don't know why she's lying, but it is what it is. So Natalie was like, how you feel being Smiley and all that? Smiley, she was like, I'm here for not just the showcase and all that, but she was like, I'm here for my son. Trying to run up a bag for him. She gets emotional talking about her son. Then we get this last part. Taseki and Krishan, they finally come in the house. Hella security is surrounding Natalie. Taseki immediately tries to go for Natalie. But you know, they security holding her back. So Taseki and what's her name? Taseki and Natalie going back and forth, and Taseki was like, Natalie was basically like, I came at you because your sister wanted me to. So that's when damn, what's the girl name? Krishan. That's when she goes, you what she say to Natalie? You like some stuff on my Instagram, so it's another like situation like the Woe Vicky situation. And you unfollowed me and all that. So I was just like, the last thing you should be worried about right now is a bitch unfollowing you or following you, liking, unliking. Like, what? You whole pregnant out here. That shouldn't even be something you should be worried about. You should be trying to worry about, like, all right, what's my schedule about to be like when this baby drop? Do all my doctor's appointments lined up? Do I got the crib set up for this, that? Last thing you should be worried about, oh, she unfollowed me, or oh, she liked something. And then she's saying that Vicky, Natalie made, I guess they liked some stuff of her, that Blueface said about her. And I'm like, you done forgave this nigga Blueface for some treacherous shit. Like, way more treacherous than liking and retweeting and stuff. But you going off on these bitches. It don't make sense. So then Krishan and Taseki just started throwing stuff at Natalie. Taseki, in my opinion, low-key, I mean, she in her right because Natalie did try to fight her. So she's in her right. Krishan, I feel like, has no right. Because Krishan, this was all, like I've been saying, like, I feel like, yes, Krishan went to Natalie before the auditions and was like, don't pick my sister. She tried to fight me on my show. I don't even watch the show, but I keep hearing that she tried to fight Krishan on her show when she was pregnant. Something like that. So I don't put it past Krishan telling Natalie before the auditions, yeah, don't let my sister get a ticket. She's not coming on the show. And I also don't put it past Natalie to have put, like, gas on the fire. Like, okay, Krishan told you not to let her sister on the show, but I don't put it, I feel like Natalie was probably the one who came up in her own mind, like, yeah, I'm going to do too much. I'm going to do all this. I'm going to do that. So I feel like they both was in the wrong. I feel like it's both Natalie and Krishan. It was both on them. I feel like Krishan told her to do it and Natalie took it too far. And now Krishan and her sister back on good terms, so now it's fuck Natalie to Krishan, which is not right. That's why I feel like Saseki should check her sister too, if she hasn't. I don't know if she has. But that's how the episode ends, like Krishan and Saseki throwing stuff at Natalie. Like I said, I would grade this on a D+. It was very, very slow. Like, we just had Sprinter scene, and then, what was that, a driveway scene? And then the rest was in the house. And the dialogue was just very nothing. Predictions for episodes to come. I can't even remember what I seen. Did I say anything? I ain't gonna lie, I'm too burnt out. I cannot remember what I seen for stuff on the next episode. Yeah, I can't remember. I can't think of nothing. I'm gonna just say the replacement thing again. I feel like it's gonna be Mariah Lynn, Anna Mac, Vicky. I'm ready for Suki to come in the house, though. Suki is a good time. And her and Sky together, I just can't wait to see that. But thanks for watching my review. And please comment below what you thought of the episode, what you thought of my review, if I forgot about anything, and what you would grade the review, all that good stuff. Comment below, and I will see y'all in the next review. Oh, yeah, like this review, and subscribe to my channel, because I don't only review this show. I review other shows as well. I review The Shy, Power, Real Housewives, all types of stuff. Just go check out my channel. All that good stuff. I will see y'all in the next review. Peace.